Let's dive right in. There's been a buzz lately about Nikon's potential new camera, the ZFR. If you've seen the ZF, you already know Nikon has a talent for blending classic styling with modern performance. Now, the ZFR seems to be the next evolution of that concept, and people are definitely curious. So what's the big deal? Well, rumors are pointing toward a 60-megapixel sensor, a vintage-inspired design, and upgraded features that could put it in the same league as some top-tier competitors. But how much of this is real, and how much is just wishful thinking? To really understand the hype, let's rewind a bit. Nikon's ZF was essentially a love letter to the look and feel of traditional film cameras, wrapped around a modern mirrorless system. Photographers loved the aesthetics and the physical controls, but it wasn't perfect. One of the biggest drawbacks, that slick, compact body wasn't the easiest to hold for extended periods. Many users ended up buying third-party grips. And performance-wise, the 10 FPS burst rate wasn't winning over action shooters. With the ZFR, Nikon has a chance to fix all that. A more ergonomic grip and a little more speed would go a long way, all while keeping that beautiful retro look intact. Now, the main rumor everyone's talking about is that 60-megapixel sensor. If true, that's a huge upgrade, bringing it right alongside heavy hitters like Sony's A7RV, which also features 60 megapixels. Canon's R5 sits a bit lower at 45 megapixels, but still delivers incredible performance overall. Of course, high-resolution sensors aren't exactly new. Sony and Sigma have had them for a while now. What would set the ZFR apart is how Nikon handles color, dynamic range, and maybe even RAW output. There's even been some chatter about 16-bit RAW, though that's typically reserved for medium-format cameras like Fujifilm's GFX series. Realistically, we'll probably see something in the 10 to 14-bit range, which still delivers excellent results. In terms of speed, don't expect it to compete with sports-oriented models. A 10 FPS burst mode would likely be the target, enough for most still photographers who care more about detail than rapid-fire shots. For high-speed action, Nikon already has the Z8 and Z9. What about video? There's speculation that the ZFR could include 8K recording. Given Nikon's recent offerings, it's definitely a possibility. That said, 8K isn't for everyone. It takes up a ton of storage and might be overkill if your output is 4K or HD. But for creators who like to crop or need that extra resolution, having the option would be a smart move. The big question is whether Nikon can handle the heat issues in a smaller body. Design-wise, fans of the ZF will be happy to hear that the ZFR will likely keep that same retro style, with some much-needed updates. A redesigned grip seems like a must. The tactile dials were a hit on the ZF, so you can expect Nikon to keep that hands-on control layout, perfect for photographers who enjoy adjusting settings manually, just like in the old days. With a 6-OMP sensor, improved handling, and potential 8K video, the ZFR would compete directly with cameras like the Sony A7RV, Canon EOS R5, and Panasonic's Lumix S1R. Sony wins on autofocus and resolution, Canon delivers excellent video and hybrid performance, and Panasonic offers stellar image quality, though it's not as strong in the video department. If Nikon can nail autofocus, an area where it has lagged behind Sony and Canon, that could really shake things up. So where does the ZFR actually fit in Nikon's current lineup? It's clearly not built for speed-focused users. That's what the Z8 and Z9 are for. Instead, it seems aimed at creatives who prioritize image quality, thoughtful design, and a certain emotional connection to their gear. Landscape photographers, portrait shooters, and those drawn to the nostalgic feel of classic cameras will probably be the main audience. But there are some challenges. First up, ergonomics. If Nikon doesn't improve the grip, people may once again need to buy accessories just to hold it comfortably. And then there's the price. A high-resolution, full-frame camera with a unique design won't come cheap, which could limit its appeal to a specific niche. And when is it coming? Rumors suggest we may not see it until late 2026 or early 2027. That sounds far off, but it lines up with Nikon's careful, deliberate approach, especially for a camera that aims to balance form and function in a new way. In the end, the ZFR isn't trying to be everything to everyone. It's not a sports camera. It's not trying to outpace every other model in raw specs. Instead, it's being built for photographers who care deeply about image quality, user experience, and that special something you get from a camera that just feels right in your hands. If Nikon delivers the rumored resolution in a body that's comfortable and inspiring to use and throws in solid video performance on top of that, they could have something really compelling. The ZFR could be the perfect blend of heritage and innovation. So, is the ZFR the retro camera we've all been waiting for? Time will tell, but it's definitely one to watch.